today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Stafford on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll run on first down with Akers. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Fights through him, and he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. On 4th down, Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Murray. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago, 10 catches, 66 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They run with Ford. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Murray now. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From his own goal line, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. We're scoreless after 1. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going out, and he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Down the numbers, there he goes. The 40, the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Murray from midfield.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And his throw is incomplete.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Credit the tackle to Darius Phillips.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, Murray will keep it. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. On third down, here's a run by Akers, and they'll get him down here at the 23. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Excellent move by Langford. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Now Murray, he's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Finding Njoku along the sideline.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gay's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, Stafford here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down, Stafford. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Rams going going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando.
That past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Now Murray off play action. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Drops it off for Chubb. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Now Murray again. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford.
Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. And the Browns pressure, gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Jordan Elliott drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Murray now on 1st down.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Here's Murray back near his goal line. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
The Browns send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Dances by him. A 2nd fake.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. 2nd down and 4.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
On the counter, this is Akers.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for it with Akers.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
First down, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Murray. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Escaping the press. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Stafford on first down.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll go again here with Akers.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. Up and good for Santoso. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Murray now on first down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw is Murray. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Murray going to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 4.
This is Ford. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now the Browns down on the scoreboard. 57 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Back To throw, Murray. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Los Angeles, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, there will be no perfect season here as the win streak to start the year ends at 11. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.